I decided to make a video today. This thing's been on my mind for a couple days. And so I decided, since I was sitting here waiting and I wasn't doing nothing much, that I would do this video. And it's really for entrepreneurs, especially those who are just starting out, or if you're about to make the leap. There were some things that I wish that someone had told me when I first started, or at least, like maybe if I had a mentor who could help me. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself because I don't think my whole head is in the video. Maybe I should have done that before I started. But yeah, I just, I keep running into the same type of person throughout my career. And I ran into them again recently, a few weeks ago. And it's not a like one person, it's a type of person that I wish I had been warned about when I first started. But then I started to realize it wasn't the person, it was me. Like, I was attracting and drawing this type of person to me because when I first started out, I didn't have the confidence in my services. I knew I had the ability to do the job, but I just wasn't confident that anyone would hire me or want to pay me to do it. So I thought that I should do it for free or give it away for free. And I want to caution you about doing that, about giving away your services for free or discounted. And I'm not saying that you should never do that, because sometimes that's a great strategy. Sometimes, it's beneficial. Sometimes it's a win-win. And in those situations, definitely do it, but it has to be strategic. It has to be methodical. It can't just be something you do on a whim or because someone guilts you into it or you feel bad for someone. I mean, you're in business to make money. So there are times when I do give products and services away for free. I do it often, actually, but now it's much more strategic for me because there have been people in my past, and this is the type of person I'm talking about, where you give them a service for free or discounted, and they sell you on this thing of how it's going to be a win-win, or maybe they don't even do that. But at the end of the day, you give them this service or you give them this product and there's nothing you gain from it. There's nothing except you have a warm feeling for a few minutes, and then you have a bill to pay right after that and you don't have the money to do it. So keep in mind that you're in business to make a profit. And let me tell you a little bit about this person. When you meet them, you'll feel bad for them. You feel guilty, or they'll guilt you into feeling like you should do it for them for free or discounted, or they'll make you feel like, well, you don't have an extensive portfolio, or nobody's heard of you. Nobody's heard of your products. Nobody's heard of your services. So how do I know that it's good? You want to stay clear of these types of people, because I thought that in doing it for free or discounted, that surely they'll see, how wonderful my services are, how wonderful, I am. And then they'll want to invest in me and they'll want to pay full price. And it rarely ever happens that way. As a matter of fact, the opposite happens. They don't see your worth or your value because you're giving it away for free. And surely if it was valuable, you wouldn't be giving it away for free. So why should they pay full price? So every time they come back to you, they'll be looking for something for free. Thankfully, early on in my career, I came across a pyramid. It was a triangle. And if I can find the graphic, I'll share it in the video. But the graphic was simply, it had three things. It said fast, cheap, and good. You can only get 2 out of 3. In other words, you can get it fast and cheap, but it won't be good. You can get it good and cheap, but it won't be fast. So you can only pick 2 out of the triangle. You can't get fast, cheap, and good. It's just, for a business person, it doesn't even make sense. But these type of people will try to make you feel like even though you're doing something for them for free or extremely discounted, that you have to give them the same type of dedication and time that you would your paying customers. So what ends up happening is your paying customers ends up suffering, and then they don't come back and bring you their dollars because you're so focused and hyped up on fulfilling the need for this person who wants this free, and they're rushing you. They're like, I'm on a time crunch and I need this now. Then when you don't get it to them in the time frame that they wanted it, they're rushing you, they're not paying you any money, you're trying to focus on your paying clients, they'll start telling people, oh, she takes too long. Okay. So you have this person who's telling you they want it fast. They want you to do it free, and they want quality work. So let's say you're doing it really fast and you're doing it for free, but that means you can't put in the energy and effort to make it really good because you have paying clients who are waiting for you to do the work. So you rush the job. Then when you rush the job and you give them subpar work, then they, again, oh no, don't go to her because it's not really good work. Well, what did you expect for free? You get what I'm saying? So then you try to do it fast, you try to do it free, you try to do it great. And at the end of the day, they take it and you get no shout out. They don't even say thank you. They don't even say, look what this company did for me. It's nothing. So at the end of the day, it comes right back around to it's not worth it. It's never. Anyone that comes to you and they ask for all three of those things, run in the other direction. So when I first started out my career, I was very desperate to have a client, and I sold myself very, very short because I wanted to prove myself. And this person on the top of the mountain, oh girl, I'm gonna tell everybody about you, how good your work was. And then I found out later she was telling people, don't come to me. But every time she needed something fast and cheap, she came to me, and I would feel this pressure to rush and do her work for her. And at the end of the day, I had no money coming in because she wasn't paying me full price. She was telling people I wasn't good at my work or I would take too long. And then my other clients started suffering because my focus was on her. Like, run from these types of people. Very recently, a very similar person came into my life, and I was very passionate about helping them because that's just who I am. But then I realized that it was the same type of person. I did work for her, discounted. I was going to do some things for free. And then I realized she doesn't see my worth because at the end of the day, she was doing the exact same thing and telling people that I take too long. And I'm like thinking to myself, well, you're a business owner. I'm a business owner. If I have a client paying me full price, they are my priority. If you want to become my priority, if you want me to work faster, then pay me my money. Pay me the full price. If you want great work, pay me my money. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me you want it fast and you want it good, but you also want it free or cheap. Like, I'm not going to run myself crazy. So I've put more energy and effort into the clients who actually want to show their appreciation by paying me my money. Like, I used to discount for everybody. Like, I'll take something off and I'll take this off. And sometimes that's great. Now, I do give things away for free. I do give things away if I see a win-win situation. People do it all the time with social media influencers. They give them a product for free so they can promote it. So there are clients who come to me and they ask me, hey, Sean, what is the cost of a logo? How much does the logo cost? And I tell them my price. My price is $99. It's been that way for years. Some people think $99 is too much to pay for a logo. I can go on Fiverr and get it for $5. Then go on Fiverr and get it for $5. There's no conversation to be had here. So people will come to me and say, well, what's your price? And I'll tell them, and they're willing to pay me full price. They don't haggle with me. And I will see the value in what they're doing. I will see their character. I will see that they're not trying to hustle me. And I'll say, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got you. And those are the people who will then go and they shout me out. I don't even have to ask, hey, my logo was done by Avid Multimedia Group and Sean did an amazing job. Like, they promote me. And from that person that I gave that one free logo to, trust me, 5, 6, 7 logos will come because of that one person that I decided to invest in. But it's strategical for me. It's methodical for me. And yes, it is because I'm in a business and I have a business mind. If I was doing a charity, then it'll be different. But this is a for-profit business. So I just wanted to warn you to be leery of the people who are just looking for things fast, cheap, and good. Like, you can get 2 out of 3. If I'm doing this for you for free, I'm gonna need your patience, and you need to understand that. And if you can't be patient, then maybe you should pay me my money, and I'll get it to you in a very timely fashion. I'll turn it around in 24 hours. But if I have clients who are paying me and they are expecting a job well done, and they're paying me full price, you better believe they are my priority and they're going to get my full attention. So I just wanted to warn you, be careful early on. If you're going to do something free, if you're going to give your services away discounted, make sure it's strategical, it's methodical, that you have a plan behind it, and there is a way for you to make that money back. You know, when I do it for free, I know that I'm going to get a return on that. If there's no return, I'm not doing it. So I've had to get a lot stricter with my pricing, with my clients. When people come to me, even my referrals are different now, because the people who are referring people to me, they know, oh, Sean is about her money, but she does amazing work, so she's worth it. So they don't send me people who are looking for hookups. The other people who want things free, when they send people to you, they say, oh, she'll give you a discount. Oh, she'll give you a hookup. So when the people come to you and they're like, well, how much is a logo? And you tell them your price, they're like, oh, well, I didn't have that in my budget. I only had this much money. Can you do it for that? I am not a swap meet. I am not a flea market. My prices are non-negotiable. You can't haggle with me. Like, it is what it is. Either you want it or you don't. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope you got a little nugget from that. And my client is here, so have a good day.